Hey crew, welcome back. Had the Granite for about 6 months now. I feel that upgrades are inevitable in this RC hobby, and I want to show you the 5 upgrades I've done thus far to make an awesome truck even more awesome. I'd be crazy not to start off with the widened stance. This is replacing the control arms with Typhon arms to give it a wider stance. Initially I wanted to do this upgrade just for aesthetic reasons. I just thought it looked super tough, but honestly, upgrading the stability has huge function. The truck tends to slide out as opposed to rolling over, which makes driving this truck just so much more fun. Here's a little before and after for when I actually did the upgrade months ago. That's stock stance. To widen stance, I think you gain about an inch, 1.1 inches. Mind you, the Granite wheels are still on it at that point. And now I have the Pro lines on there. So this is the grunt of the install. It's the control arms, you need turnbuckles. But if you're looking for a good video, a good how-to on how to do this installation, all the part numbers, etc., look down below in the description box and you will find the link to my video. Hopefully it will help you out. This honestly is the first upgrade that I did for a reason. If you're like me and you run the car with your kids, this is a huge advantage because, again, well, myself included, none of us have any good throttle response or throttle control. And if you can just stop it from rolling over, because it is a little tippy and it's super fast, again, it makes it just more fun. And an increase in stability, I think, is just always desired. Also, again, you can use the Arrma arms instead of the RPM arms, but there is an advantage to the RPM arms because they are definitely superior in quality. So definitely do this. Upgrade number 2 would have to be the addition of the rear wing. My only regret is that I didn't do this upgrade the day I bought this truck. Not a huge install, but basically it's the addition of the Outcast 4S wing and the Outcast 4S mount. Now there is some additional hardware that's needed, but not a super tricky install. Now I don't have the Granite wheelie bar on currently, but it does work with the wheelie bar on as well. I just broke it and removed it for a while. So once again, look in the description box below, and I do have a video with a lot of detail, part numbers, and a full instructional video on how to do this install. It's a great upgrade, guys. So although this body does look pretty tattered, it could be a lot worse. You do have to notch out the back, which might hurt a little bit, but you'll realize, like, even aesthetically, it's even a plus in aesthetics. But when it hurts real bad to crash a new RC body, just looking fresh and crisp. So if it ends up on its back, it's the wing that takes the grunt of the damage, as opposed to the body. Furthermore, what I like about this is kind of like an extra layer of wheelie bar. So if it gets past the wheelie bar, the wing will stop you from tipping over backwards. Upgrade 3 would have to be replacing the stock steering servo. I had a unique situation, and I have reason to believe that a faulty servo actually fried my receiver. Comment below, guys, if you have had this happen to you, because I'd like to learn more about it myself. I chose to use just a couple Amazon servos. Here's what I used in both of my 3S trucks. This is the stock Spectrum servo. This is the one you're going to turf. That's also the stock servo saver. So it is a 23 spline servo, and pretty much whatever you replace it with is going to be 25 spline. So you will need this. Once again, pumping my own tires. This is not a big job, but can be tedious. So look in the description box below, and you will find my video on how to replace this servo. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. Upgrade number 4, replacing the motor mount. I don't have a video about on this install, guys, shocker. But I chose to use the Hot Racing, and it's already proven itself to be a superior unit to the stock motor mount. There's the stock one there. You'll bend it quite easily, and I've hammered it flat a couple times, but it just gets weaker and weaker being aluminum. You'll find if you land a hard jump and you're still on the throttle, you will bend this, and therefore when your pinion gets out of mesh, you will just shred your spur gear. This is what I use. Upgrade number 5. It would have to be converting to 17 mil hex. I do not have a video on this also, but you know, it's such an easy install, I'm gonna kind of walk you through it right now. So you'll need the new axle. Here's the part numbers. I try to throw them in there for you. This is an easy breezy install. Yeah, I think this is a solid upgrade. It just gives you the chance, you know, well, it comes with 14 mil hexes. It's pretty tough to find 14 mil wheels and tires. So this just widens the variety of wheels and tires. You could also go to 12 mil, but I just chose to go 17. Big, better, best, you know what I mean? Here's the actual hexes. Again, all Arrma parts. These essentially just come off the Typhon 3S. It's a real easy job. You have a wrist pin also. Slide that into place. And the hexes come with a barrel nut. Use a dab of blue Loctite to secure that wrist pin into place. And you are off to the races. So my wheels and tires of choice this time around are the Proline Badlands 2.8s. These things are sweet looking. So obviously you don't have to choose these wheels and tires, but again, the variety of wheels and tires, once you upgrade, get away from the 14 mil anyhow, will help you out in being able to have just a wider variety of tires and wheels. Yeah, so these are the 5 solid upgrades. I can't express how great this has made this truck.